Hi, this is Praveen Daniel, working as an assistant professor in Amity University in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Today we are going to discuss about the different type of starters which are used in to start a three-phase induction motor for both slip ring as well as squirrel cage induction motor. So, okay. So these are the different type of starters which are used to start three-phase induction motor. Okay, the first four methods are common for both squirrel cage and slip ring induction motor, whereas this fifth method is only suitable for slip ring induction motor because it doesn't have a provision to connect external resistance in case of squirrel cage rotor, since it has a short circuit copper bars in the rotors. So the first one is the primary resistance starter, and the second one is direct online starter, and the third one is auto transformer starter, and fourth one is star delta starters. Okay, and the last fifth one is rotor resistant starter. It is otherwise called a rotor rheostat type starter. So let us discuss the first types of starter. So which one is the primary resistance starter? So primary resistance starter is a very simple type of starter. So here what we are doing is we have to connect three rheostat in series with the armature, so that what will happen is the primary voltage can be reduced initially. Once it pick up its speed, at the time we linearly increase the rheostat to its maximum value, maximum rated voltage. Okay, so that it will attain the maximum torque. Okay, so this is nothing but a voltage control type of starter. So initially we are giving a reduced voltage, and later on we are giving the rated voltage. Okay, so what is the need of starter? First we want to know why we want to go for starters. So what will happen if I start the motor without the help of starter? So the main objective of using any type of starter is to reduce the starting current. Then the question may rise that uh, why we need to reduce the current. Okay, so because there is no back EMF in the rotor part, since it is in a rest position. So when it starts rotating, because of the dynamically induced EMF, the EMF will be induced in the rotor. So this EMF which react against the stator current, so that the stator current gets reduced. So initially the starting current is more. So because of that large starting current, what will happen is it may damage the rotor windings. So that's why we are going for this starters. Okay, starters. So there are so many type of starter. Each starters having its own benefits as well as its limitation. Okay, so this starter is a very simple starter, primary resistance starter is, but here what is the problem is the efficiency. The efficiency, it has a poor efficiency because the resistance which dissipates power in the form of heat, that's why it's a less efficient one. So that's why we are going for another type of starter. So this one is nothing but a DOL starter. So DOL starter is again a very simple type of starter. So this starter is only applicable for fractional HP motors. So above that we want to go for other type of starters, since we are going to literally we are going to start the motor with full voltage initially. Okay, so if you are using a heavy rated motor, at that time what will happen is the rotor motor which requires large current initially. Okay, so the starting current will be of 6 to 7 times of its rated current. Since the rated current itself very high, the starting current is so high, so that it may easily damage the armature or rotor conductors. Okay, that's why. So it is allowed only for a fractional or fractional below 1 HP or up to some 2 to 3 HP we may use. Okay, which with some slight modification. Okay, so this is nothing but DOL starter. The expansion of DOL starter is nothing but a direct online starter. So it has two protections. Okay, so it has two protection. One is the under voltage protection and another one is over current protection. So this one is nothing but the main conductor. So when we switch on the switch at the start button, this one is the start button. At the time, what will happen is this electromagnet get energized, and so it attracts this main conductor towards itself. So at that time, the normally open condition becomes a normally closed condition in case of the main conductor, so that the circuit will be closed, so that the motor starts rotating. So if the voltage goes below the critical voltage, that may under voltage, at that time this may not be able to hold the main conductor, since it has some spring arrangement, so it ejects the main conductor. So the motor will be protected against the low voltage. And next one is the over current protection. So it has a over current coil. So what will happen is when the current goes beyond a certain limit, at that time this coil may get energized, so that it opens the normally closed condition switch to open, so that this circuit may gets open circuited, and the main conductor will be removed because it is unenergized. Okay, so that's why the motor will be protected against the over current too. And next starter is auto transformer starter. So auto transformer starter is a simple type of starter, but it requires additional three-phase auto transformer. Okay, so which makes the starter somewhat expensive compared to the previous case. So here what we want to do is we have to start the motor with a reduced voltage. So normally this reduced voltage will be fixed to 70 or 80% of its rated voltage. So initially it start with 70 or 80% of the rated voltage. Once the rotor reaches the rated speed, at that time this will be converted to this one. At the same, it will be operated at a full voltage. This is a auto transformer type of starter. This starter is also we can able to start the motor very smoothly, but we are using auto transformer, which make the starter somewhat expensive. And next one is star delta starter. Star delta starter is mostly used in most of the industries. So here we doesn't use any additional equipment. Instead, we are going to change the connection. Okay, so initially we are going to start the motor using the star connection. That is, stator is connected in this fashion. So start condition, at the time the switch is closed in these three switches, so that it will be act as a star connection. Okay, so but we didn't change anything. Only thing is, by using these switches we are converting it to star or else delta. So why we need to start the motor using the star connection is, um, the starting current, okay, can be reduced, because in star the relation between star line and phase voltage will be root 3 time of its phase voltage. Okay, phase voltage, so root 3 time of a line voltage. Okay, the phase voltage will be, so that what will happen is the reduced current, the current will also gets reduced by root 3 times. So initially the current is reduced, the starting current can be reduced by using this. And once it reaches its rated speed, rotor reaches its rated speed, at that time the star is converted into delta. Okay, so that the motor will gets operate with a maximum torque. And next one is last type of starter is nothing but rotor resistance starter. All the above starters can be used for both slip ring as well as squirrel cage induction motor, whereas this rotor resistance starter is only applicable for slip ring induction motor. Okay, so here the stator are having a three-phase winding, and again the rotor also again having a three-phase winding. The windings are terminated at the slip rings and brush arrangement. Through the brushes, the external resistance can be connected, so that the initially the resistance should be maximum portion, so that the resistance of the rotor, overall rotor, gets increased, so that the current which is induced because of the induction, it will also gets reduced, so that the stator current is also reduced. Once it reaches its rated speed, these resistances bring back to the minimum portion or short circuited, or circuit is short circuited, so that it continue run as a squirrel cage induction motor. So the maximum torque can be produced. Okay, thereby the rotor resistance starter work in case of a slip ring induction motor. Thank you, friends. Thank you for listening.